what's happening. I'm laughing because every year I dislike the month of February. And it's not because of Valentine's Day. It has nothing to do with that. It has a lot to do with February being Black History Month. Every year I get to see black people getting played by non-black companies and corporations. And that's real. Because, see, what has happened is that these non-black companies and corporations have commercialized Black History Month just as well as Juneteenth. That's real talk. Go to any Walmart, any Target, they got the Black History Month section. And if they don't have that, they got Black History Month cards. Hallmark has made millions upon millions of dollars off of Black History Month. Go to Old Navy now, you'll see Rosa Parks hoodies. This is ridiculous. And black people are not woke enough to the point to see that they're getting played. And that's real talk. I don't understand it. This is the reason why I don't support Black History Month. I don't celebrate it. I don't participate in it. And neither do I with Juneteenth. I used to do it until I saw what white America did to Juneteenth. Like, how is it that blacks and non-blacks, like, I understand blacks, I still don't, you know what, let me put it to you like this. I'm gonna put it to you like this. I don't understand how blacks celebrate a date, you know what I'm saying, June 19th, I think it was June 19th, 1865 or something like that, where the blacks were free in Galveston, Texas. You know what I'm saying? I don't quote me on it. But how do we celebrate our freedom? That's the first thing. Like, as if human beings can give you freedom, as if non-blacks can give it to you. That's the first thing. The second thing is, how is it that non-blacks celebrate our freedom as if they didn't participate in it in the most negative way? The reality of it is we're celebrating being freed from you all. But at the end of the day, it used to be where you used to go to Juneteenth celebrations, it was just all black. And I went, because it was cultural. They had the African dances, the kente cloth, and, dashikis, djembe drums for sale, alls, incense, and all of that stuff. But nowadays, Juneteenth is, I swear to you, this is my word. I went to this was like a couple years ago. I went to what was it? I think it was somewhere in Charlotte. It was a furniture store. And they said on the flyer, inside the furniture store, we're celebrating Juneteenth, get 15% off. And I'm like, yo, you gotta be crazy. Y'all playing us. Y'all playing us. Let me ask you a question. Straight up. How many non-black companies and corporations that have made millions off of, Black History Month, Juneteenth, etc., how many of those companies, corporations have taken a certain percentage and given it to black communities that's impoverished? Straight up. I'll wait. And I know some of you all may disagree. You may think that these non-black companies are sincere in what they're doing. But I'm just trying to understand, how is it that they're sincere? Because they always have the same Black history celebrities. The same they always talk about the same shit. Civil rights movement, Rosa Parks, the NAACP, Jesse Jackson, Dr. Martin Luther King, W.E.B. Du Bois, and Langston Hughes. That's it. They might throw in Zora Neale Hurston. That's it. That's not Black History Month. Let's build more on Black History Month. Why not talk about the Black Panther movement? Why not talk about Marcus Garvey? Why not talk about the Haitian Revolution? Why not talk about the ancient Sumerians? Why not talk about the ancient Comedians? Why not talk about Mansa Musa? But every Black History Month, you show them goddamn fucking slavery movies to remind us that the only history we have is when we started, when you all kidnapped us. From that point on. Straight up. I'm tired of looking at roots every Black History Month. Tired. I'm tired of seeing 12 years of a slave every Black History Month. I want to see something that's going to inspire and motivate me just as well as my children. Like I know when I'm getting played. Some Black people don't. And I don't understand that. They show the same shit every goddamn Black History Month. They sell the same damn t-shirts with the same damn people on there. They're selective of what they pick out of our history. And it always starts here in America, spelled with 3 Ks, on up. Never in Africa. Never. So what is their agenda? What are they really trying to tell us? I'm just trying to understand it. That's real talk. It's like, man, black people don't understand just how much of an asset we all are. How much of an asset we are. And how much money we bring in to these non-black corporations and companies. Straight up. They straight up pimping us. And I would tell you, if my opinion count, fuck Black History Month. Create your own history. That's real talk. And never allow anyone to dictate your footsteps, let alone your family. Because if it's up to white America, they're going to keep you at being a slave. That's real talk. They ain't going to teach you about Nubia, which was right down the street from Egypt. They ain't going to teach you about shit. They're going to give you the same lame-ass story every Black History Month. And it's not to discredit Dr. Martin Luther King, but I'm just tired of hearing him. I'm tired of, I have a dream, such. Listen, no. Let's bring up some Malcolm X. Why y'all ain't got Malcolm X on the t-shirts? Real talk. I'm just trying to understand. Why we ain't talking about Marcus Garvey? I see y'all got the Bob Marley movie coming out sometime soon, like in this Black History Month. And I'm not saying Bob Marley doesn't need to be praised or rather respected. It's not what I'm saying. But I'm more than sure that before the movie even comes out, it's probably whitewashed anyway. In other words, watered down. But you know what's so crazy? What's crazier? You know, we rely on them to tell us about us. We allow them to make movies about us. And the reality of it is what we need to do is what we really need to do, if it's possible, copyright patent black people. Our image, likeness, and everything about us. Down to our melanin. Our culture, the food that we eat, everything. Our slang, everything. So that they can't take it and make money off of us. And if they do, cool. I see you in court. I see you in court. How the fuck we celebrating Black History Month and black people are dying in the streets? It comes to a point where we need to just stop celebrating, stop honoring the people in the past, and start fixing what's going on in the present. Then maybe in the future we could pick up the Black History Month, the Juneteenth, and all the rest of that shit. But at the end of the day, it's no disrespect towards the ancestors and what they've done, the elders and what they've done, but that's the past. They're dead. Why not celebrate Black History Month by investing in the Black people that are alive, that's not doing well, that don't have opportunities like a lot of you non-Black people have? Real talk. Because, man, it's no use of us talking about reparations, because we're not going to get it. And I said this a long time ago, but see, Black people, you too bougie, nose up in the air, too high-sidity, and too honest to do this. But you know what real reparations is? Take your ass down there and get you an EBT card. Straight up. Get on Section 8. That's what real reparations is. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, if you want reparations, that's the only reparations you're going to get. It's government assistance. That's the point that I'm trying to make to you. Other than that, you better get your Black ass up and empower yourself. And what I mean by empower yourself, do for self. Do for self. Because ain't nobody going to give you shit. Create your own business so that you won't have to work for the quote-unquote man. And within creating your own business, hire your children, your family members, if they write in exacto. Empower them. Because the only way we're going to get out of any type of stress or problems that we're going through at this point in time is relying on yourself. It's to rely on yourself. The journey's within. God is within you. Not up there, not over there. It's within you. That's real talk. That's true Black History Month. You celebrate it by empowering yourself. And I ain't talking about working for the man. I'm not talking about putting more money into the system. I'm talking about empowering yourself and working out of it. Because that motherfucker ain't gonna give you shit. He ain't never gave you shit. He lied, stole from you. What makes you think he gonna give you anything when he has a history of taking every damn thing from you? This Black History Month, acknowledge who and what your enemy is. That's real talk. The shortest month of the year. And we share it with Valentine's Day. I hate this goddamn month. Hate it. I don't like it. Because everybody is pimping a butterfly. Everyone is pimping the butterflies. Yup. That's real talk, man. Tired of slavery movies, man. Tired of seeing them. Tired of going inside Target and seeing the little section they got for Black History Month and shit. And during that time, I don't know if they have it out this year, but they had it out there last year and the year before. They had a section in Target, Black History Month, where they allow entrepreneurs to sell their items in there. And then after the month was over, you no longer saw those entrepreneurs, black entrepreneurs that is. You no longer saw the items in there. It's crazy how they pimp us, man. But what's so crazier than how they pimp us is how we allow them to pimp us. Straight up. And if the shoe was on the other foot, let me tell you something. Non-blacks, they wouldn't go for that shit. Straight up. You gotta pay for every goddamn thing. Straight, ain't nothing for free. Nothing for free in their world. Nothing. Not even an education. Because they know knowledge is key. They know knowledge is power. It's crazy. They have ancient artifacts of our elders, of our ancestors in their museums, and we gotta pay to enter into to see our shit. Shit that was stolen from us. You know that? White non-black archaeologists steal shit and put it in the museums. People, you got pale Arabs and Caucasians swear up and down that Kemet, which they erroneously call Egypt, they swear up and down that they were the pharaohs and the Egyptians. Well, if that's the case, why are you digging up your own great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather? Great-great-great-great-great-grandmother? Why are you trying to figure out who built the pyramids if you were the original Egyptians? If you were the pharaohs, shouldn't you have known that? Shouldn't you have known that? Real talk. And it's obvious who were the original pharaohs and the Egyptians and who really reigned supreme pre-dynastic era. It's written on the wall. It's written all over your face. You don't have to say a word. You can't convince me that there's not melanated people on those walls. But you won't talk about that for Black History Month though, right? We're gonna keep it like generic brand. Let's talk about the civil rights movement. Let's give a few interviews to some old, I'm not trying to be funny, I'm just being real, some old ass motherfuckers. They got bit by dogs and shit. Y'all probably throw in for LGBTQ community movement, you know, the LGBTQ community, to include them. You'll mention, you'll talk about what is his name? Bayard Rustin, you know, because he was a homosexual. While Dr. Martin Luther King, everybody knows this prior to Netflix. Oh, Netflix is gonna make some money because they got a documentary on him. So if it's not still on Netflix, they're gonna throw it back up. But prior to the whole Netflix, everybody knows this, that knows, you know, anything about Black history. Bayard Rustin created the non-violent movement, right? The march is where, you know, you just sing "We shall overcome" while you getting hit in the head. Turn the other cheek type shit. So while Dr. Martin Luther King was leading a bunch of black people into hell, marching them down the street, and they were getting bit by dogs and fire hoses sprayed on them, Bayard Rustin was giving blowjobs to Caucasian boys and getting arrested for that shit. If you don't believe me, check it out. But he was influential. I think that's how you pronounce it. In the civil rights movement. So they may throw him in there. But that's pretty much all you get. Diversity wise. Nah, man, let me hear about the Haitians. Let me hear about them fucking Zoes. How they became independent. That's all I want to hear. That's all I want to hear about the Haitian Revolution. You gonna show that ABC, CBS, HBO, Cinemax, Netflix, Hulu? Prime? Are you gonna show another fucking slave movie for Black History Month? Fuck out of here. Y'all just now talking about Black Wall Street. You know how many years we was talking about Black Wall Street? Why don't you tell the truth? Why don't you tell the people how Black Wall Street got burned down? How they dropped a bomb on the motherfucking whole area. And the reason why they did it. Cause Karen been fucking up shit since back then. Karens, that is. It's real talk. That's real talk, man. Why don't you talk about Mumia? Why don't you free him? He been in jail for the longest. Yeah, man. Fuck Black History Month. I'm out.